The secondary school league tables are out and there are mixed results here across the south. St Aldham's Academy in Poole had the worst GCSE results in the country, with only 3% of pupils scoring 5 A-star to C grades. Bad news for Portsmouth, who are named in the bottom 5 worst performing authorities. But a big tip for Buckinghamshire. A high percentage pass rate there has put the county 6th in this year's league tables. Well, in a moment, we'll be hearing about a school in Fareham which has seen a big rise in the number of its pupils passing. But first, our reporter Chris Robinson has been to St Aldham's Academy to get their reaction to being named the worst performing secondary.
St Aldham's Academy here in Poole was given academy status in 2010. Today's education figures have shown a 3% pass rate for pupils achieving 5 A-star to C grades in English and Maths. Joining me now is the principal, Cheryl Heron. Cheryl, what's your reaction to the figures?
We're extremely disappointed, but not totally surprised at that. The cohort was one that only had 8 months of learning experience in the academy in what was a 10-year educational experience.
So what's going to be put in place in future to achieve a higher pass rate?
Oh, we've done lots of things right from the beginning. We have a personalised learning programme now which makes sure that it fits the needs of all the young people in our academy. For example, the really disengaged and those from the settled traveller culture, they have a more hands-on vocational experience.
I mean, a lot of people will be saying our academy is the way forward, and are parents being consulted about this?
Parents are always consulted, but the benefits of being an academy in an area such as this is that we don't have to follow the national curriculum. We must make sure that the curriculum meets the needs of the young people in our area.
Cheryl, thank you very much for that. Don't forget there'll be much more on this story on South Today at 6:30.
Meanwhile, there have been celebrations at one Hampshire school this morning. Neville, Lovett Community School in Fareham achieved a 63% pass rate. That's a marked improvement in past years. The school's seen a number of changes over the past 2 years, including a new head teacher. And as Steve Humphrey now reports, her decisions seem to be working.
So all of you really capable of getting a star.
Head teacher Nadine Powery and her team have been leading what could be described as an education revolution. When Mrs Powery arrived at the Neville Lovett Community School in Fareham, she says its performance was stagnating. Now it's soaring.
You look at the classroom and what's happening in the classroom. You look at teaching, and we did a lot of work with Hampshire. We also completely changed the way we were tracking students, and we personalised the curriculum. And as a result of that, we put together a system of interventions, from opening the school on Saturdays to one-to-one tuition.
Before the new head took charge at the end of 2010, 45% of pupils were getting 5 good GCSEs with grades C and above, including English and Maths. Now it's 63%.
Now we get pushed more, so like to develop our ideas, and it helps us a lot as well.
There's a lot less tolerance for bad behaviour. I think that's worked really well. You notice that there's a lot less people mucking around during breaks and stuff.
And what grade are you predicted?
An A.
An A.
Yeah.
When I arrived here, I saw potential. And when you see potential, you unlock it. And that's what I did with the staff.
Okay.
And after a big improvement over the past year, everyone is working hard for even better results this summer. Steve Humphrey, BBC South Today, Fareham.
A man from West Sussex